Making colour in your garden is relatively easy given a few large pots, some flowers and the right position. In this video I'm going to show you how I go about repotting my plants to make these colour statements at the front door of my new home. Stick with me and see how it's done.
So they say you should refresh pot plants soil every year, but I've never known quite how to do it until I discovered this technique. It's a matter of taking out the soil around the plants that you want to stay in the pot and putting it aside, and that was what was on the topping. And now I can top it up and add more potting mix. Well, that's really easy, isn't it? Didn't they say that in the past when I needed to know? Well, now you do, and that's my mistake I've been making all these years. You don't have to. Okay, so I've just been to the garden centre and I've got some flowers to go into my 2 pots at the front door here. And the theory is that you have 3 layers. A thriller, go back a bit, which is the centrepiece. You have a filler, 1 or several plants that go into the centre, and you have a spiller, a plant or 2 that just falls down the sides so that you get this wonderful tiered effect. Let's hope that these are going to do what I want them. I'm hoping for a really great display coming into the end of autumn. Now I've got them all placed in the pots as to where I think they're going to go, and I just need to get them out of the pots and put them in there and stand it back and wait for a stunning display in the warmer end of autumn.
Well, here we are with the 1 week since I planted up all those plants in my pots, and they're looking, well, a little bit unhappy because they've had a shock of coming out of their lovely garden centre into rather more raw and cooling temperatures. But I'm waiting and hoping that these will become wonderful. And if they're not, there's always next season's potted colour down at Palmer's Garden Centre that will go into these pots. So the thing about working with pots in your garden is that they can be changed. You don't have to be set in having just one plant there all the time, unless they of course are fruiting trees or something similar, but you can still underplant. So my aim here with these is to, as the seasons change the colour scheme. That will put a real big contrast at my front door. So give it a go. Try a big planter, try some spillers, thrillers and fillers, and see how you can create art in your garden without too much difficulty. See you in the next video.